Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Toni and I run Bloom Stitch Studios. Happy Monday! I am hoping that this week's vlog is going to be a little bit less chaotic than last week's, but honestly in my life you never know how chaotic anything is going to be. This week we are going to be trying to catch up on the Sirdar Crochet along because this is how far I got into week 3. We really did not do a lot and there's still a whole other panel we have to do for that. I put in my predictions for last week and I predict that we're going to be doing the cherry panel and the strawberry motifs for the game squares. So hopefully we'll write about that. We'll find out on Wednesday. Currently, right now, I am just editing some videos. I'm trying to get myself ahead of schedule because I'm going on holiday next week. So I need to get on top of things. So yeah, currently I'm eating my lunch and then I'm going to do some editing and then we're just going to be working on this. I'm just having a nice chilled bank holiday Monday. Keelan is here, but because I started work at 6 o'clock today, I don't really want to go anywhere. So yeah. But I also need to finish editing the YouTube video that's going up today. That was supposed to go up yesterday, but watch last week's vlog if you want to see and hear about the chaos. But yeah, that is the plan of action for today. I can't wait to see where this week takes me. Happy Tuesday everyone. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing today. I know that my nan and granddad are coming around and I know that I have to take my mum's dogs to the groomers because she's going to be at work and I am not. So that is fun. I do love taking Bella in my car. It's so much fun. She just sits there. She's such a good girl. And it means I get to use her pink seatbelt. What more could you want? But yesterday I finished the strawberry for the week 3 of the crochet along. Look at how cute they look. I think they look like little tomatoes. I think I might have pulled the green a bit too much, like too tight, because you can't really see the green in all honesty. They're so cute and I think I have the right amount in all honesty. I haven't counted, but the panel, it doesn't look like I've picked up any extra stitches, so that is fine. But now the next part of the pattern is to just repeat this little section with the white and the blue. So I have this much white left from the first skein, so I have brought a new skein downstairs and then I've also got my lagoon blue, so we are ready to go with that. But I don't think that's what I'm going to be doing today because I've already accepted fate that I'm falling behind on this crochet along, which is absolutely fine, especially the week I had last week was just chaos. So that is absolutely fine. So now that I've accepted my fate with that, and also these strawberries took me a good 2 hours to do because I was doing it on and off, but it took me 2 hours and it was a lot, so that's fine. But I need to get the tapestries done for Natasha. They're sitting on a towel being blocked and have been for the past nearly week. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna crochet the dowel on the top and then we're going to add the strap and then we're going to add the tassels and then they will be done. But I need to just film taking them off of the off of the towel blocking board for TikTok. Maybe I could insert a TikTok clip here somewhere. I don't know if I can do that, but we'll see. But this is how good the crochet along is looking so far, and yeah, I'm feeling really good. I also really want to crochet, like I want to block the granny squares for the cardigan that I'm making. If you guys have been watching my previous videos, then you will have seen that I am making a granny square cardigan from the Flower Power yarn, the wisteria colour to be exact. So I would like to block those squares as well, get them on the blocking board so that then they are ready to slip stitch together, because I love slip stitching stuff together. But that is basically where I'm up to right now. feeling very good. And I mean, I love this colour palette. This colour palette is so good, and I still have yarn left from the first skein, which is incredible considering how much white I've used on this so far. What am I doing? Wrong colour. But yeah, so I've also decided to take like the project, because I had that project bag of yarn specifically for the crochet along. I've decided to move that upstairs and just bring down the colours that I need, just to try and make my living room feel a little less cluttered, because yarn was getting everywhere. So yeah, that is the plan. I don't exactly know when my nan and granddad are going to be here, but I'm ready for when they are. That is what I'm doing today. Angle change. I just went onto my YouTube Studio app to like see how my channel is doing and how the video that I posted yesterday is doing, and we've hit 900 subscribers. 908 to be exact, which means we've gained, I think, 14 overnight, because when I went to sleep last night, I had 894. Oh my god, I'm so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I can't believe it. Just so happy, so happy. It's now a little bit later in the afternoon on Tuesday, and my nan and granddad have just gone home, and I now have about 20 minutes before I need to be at my mum's because I've got to take her dog to the groomers. And so I didn't do the tapestries. I'm going to do them when I come back, but just as a little something to keep my hands going while my nan and granddad were here, I did some more rows on the crochet along. So I did the white row, the blue row, and another white row. And I have officially used my first skein of white. This is all I have left. So we are now on to skein number 2, which is really, really exciting. Oh, I can't believe it. The first skein is finished and it's looking so good. I haven't added the ruffles yet, but I think you add the ruffles in this row. And I think I've got another one of those rows to do up here as well. And then you add the ruffles. And then you have to do this all over again, this panel for the raspberries. And you obviously do them a bit of a different colour. And then I have 2 more lemons to make and 4 leaves, so there is still quite a lot to do. However, that's fine. I know that I'm going to be falling behind on this now, but yeah, this is what I'm working on. I'm going to meet one of my friends in town while I am at the while my mum's dog's at the groomers, because there's absolutely no point in me coming home just to go back out again. I would rather just stay out, so we're gonna go get a drink somewhere, I think. But yeah, I'm just gonna tidy up a little bit before I go, and then we will go. But because I'm stash busting, this in the crochet along colours is tomato, whereas I have used signal red for my strawberries, and I actually really like it because this is quite a vibrant colour, and so these are quite vibrant. I like that, so I'm quite glad that I'm using them. Also, I have like 2 skeins of signal red, and realistically I can't see where else I'm going to use them, so I'm glad to be using them up in this stash as well. But the pattern for week 4 gets released tomorrow. I can't believe it's been nearly a month of working on this already. That's actually kind of crazy. But yeah, and I just want to say thank you again for 900 subscribers. We're getting so close to 1,000, and I actually can't believe it. I have some really exciting news coming up that I can't wait to share with you guys, but I can't say anything yet. It's really exciting and I can't wait to share it with you guys. And yeah, I will speak to you guys probably later when I come home, or if not, I will insert some clips of me crocheting. Happy Wednesday! I have finished work and just had my lunch, so we are now in the crochet mood. The Sirdar week 4 pattern got released today, and I was correct. It's the cherries panel and the strawberry motifs, which is really exciting. I already know that I will not be starting week 4 this week. That will probably be maybe a next week or even the week after type thing, because I'm going on holiday next week, so I don't really know what I'm going to be taking with me. But I still need to finish the strawberry panel. I think I've made all of the lemons. I just need to do the leaves. And then I also need to do a whole raspberry panel. So there's still lots to do. Yesterday, I attached this skein to the strawberry panel. And so we have done this much. It's looking really good. I love it. I just need to, I think there's a couple more rows that I need to do of white, and then we can add the ripples, and then we'll be able to start the raspberry panel, which is exactly the same as this. You just use slightly different colors, So for this colour, this Lagoon Blue, it becomes lime, I think, and then you use a different pink. I think you might use this pink for the raspberries, and there's also a colour that's just called pink, and I think we get to use that this week as well. So there is still lots to do on this week, so we will not be starting week 4 this week, unfortunately, but these things happen. I did have to take a break last week because I had wrist pain, and obviously I'd rather take a few days off of crocheting than have carpal tunnel. So these things happen, and I don't obviously have to keep up with the crochet along. I just would like to, but that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. I'm also getting these tapestries finished for Natasha. So I started weaving in the ends. This is the leaf one, and I think it is adorable, and it looks so good. So we just need to add a dowel on the top, which I have my dowels here. So we need to add a dowel on top. We're not adding a dowel on the bottom, we're just adding tassels on the bottom. But this one is basically finished. Apart from that, I want to make one of them TikToks where it says like, I'm too messy and then I'm too clean. One of those TikToks. So I did not weave the ends in on this one. Purely, well, I weaved in one somewhere, don't know where, but I want to make one of those TikToks, so we have not weaved the ends in of that yet. But again, just need to weave in the ends, do the tassels and add the dowel, and then that will be done. So hoping to get them done today so that I can send them, well, so that Natasha can come and get them, because I'm sure she would really like her tapestries. But yeah, these are the dowels that I have. I get lots of questions on the dowels that I have. I will try my best to link them on my Amazon storefront, and I will link that down in the description below so that you guys can go check these out. But I think these are really good. They are quite long. They are 30 centimeters and they have a diameter of 6 millimeters, and I think that's just quite good for a tapestry. These is what I use for my mum's tapestry anyways, but they might be a little bit long. They are a little bit long for this tapestry, but I can always just file down the edges, which will cut them so that they're not as long, which is absolutely fine. And I need to work out how I'm going to cut them. Yeah, these are really good, and I think they're only like £10. I will try my best to remember to link them in my Amazon storefront so that you guys can go check them out too. And they're really sturdy, so I highly recommend them. If you don't make tapestries that often, they do last forever, because I used 2 for my mum's tapestry, top and bottom, and then I haven't used them since. I have lots of tapestry things coming up, so that is very exciting. But yeah, that's the plan of action for now. I think I might be going around my friends today for dinner. I got asked if I wanted bolognese for dinner, so I think that means I'm not cooking. Get in there. But if that's the case, I'm going to take some crochet to do around her house at some point. And yeah, let's film this TikTok and then get these tapestries done. Also, actually, quickly before I go, if anyone has any recommendations on products that I can use, or like ways that I can tame my wavy hair, much appreciated. It's very frizzy and just very out there today because I went outside in the rain because I had to go load some vans at work, so I didn't put a hood on, so it's very, but I've had the ends thinned, which feels amazing, but I think I might need that done again, in all honesty. It's just it's so thick, and I'm blessed to have thick hair, but sometimes it's a bit much. Like this, I think it looks fine, but as soon as you actually add this in the front, I think it's too much. And I'm trying to grow it out, but you can see it's so frizzy. And I'm a night washer with my hair because I can't wash it in the morning because I'm not getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to wash my hair before work. That's not happening. So I'm a night washer. So any recommendations on how I can help tame the frizz of this would be great. Especially because I wash my hair at night. I feel like if I wash my hair, when I wash my hair in the morning on a Tuesday, it's great, I don't have any issues. But yeah, the heat and my hair don't go well together, the rain and my hair don't go well together, and I am not straightening my hair every day because I'm not trying to kill my hair off. But please, if anyone has any recommendations, please let me know, because I want my long hair back, but I'm also like, I'm about to chop it all off again, like up here, just so it's out of my way, but because I don't want to just tie it up all the time. But I feel like I might have to, but I literally washed it yesterday, so I don't want to tie it up today. It's so hard being a girl, in all honesty. But yeah, any recommendations, please help a girl out. Okay, all of the ends are weaved in for the tapestries, and I must say, I mean, you guys have seen this one because I showed you it earlier. That's the back and that's the front. It looks incredible, but this mushroom, oh my god. This is the back. You see, this is still attached. This is the front. How incredible does that look? And I designed that. I made this one all by myself. I'm so chuffed with it. I can't wait for Natasha to have them. So now what we're going to do is we are going to single crochet around the dowel along the top, and I also need to work out how I'm cutting this. I think I'm just going to file it down. I need to Google how to do that, but in all honesty though, that might be alright. I think I need to just take a little bit off the end. That'll be fine, but I'm really excited. But yeah, you basically just single crochet like along the dowel. It's not too hard, but I will insert a little video of me doing that just so you guys can like visualize how I do it. But these are so close to being done, and then I need to learn how to make tassels, and then they will be complete and Natasha can have them up on her wall. I injured my hand. I was filing down the dowels, so these are now the right length for the tapestries, and honestly I think I did a pretty good job. You're not gonna be able to see. You might be able to see. I think I did quite a good job, to be fair. I just use an old nail file because I don't do my own nails anymore, so like these aren't getting used on my nails anymore, so I thought I'll just use that. Keelan probably has something that I could use, but it's too impatient to wait for him to get home. But I dropped that on my hand. It just fell out of my hand, landed on my hand, and then landed on the floor, and then yeah, it was a big palaver. So I put plaster on it just because I didn't want to get dust in it, not particularly. And yeah, but these are now all done, so we can attach the dowels, and then it's just adding the tassels, and then it will be all done, which is really, really exciting. I also in between did the final row of white for the strawberry panel, so now I just need to do the ruffles on this and then do this entire panel again for the raspberries. So that is really, really exciting, and we are going to attach these dowels to the tapestries now. Happy Friday, everyone! I did forget to update you yesterday. Actually, no, I didn't forget. I didn't have time to update you yesterday. It was so busy. I was absolutely shattered from work, and then me and my friend decided to go up the city because just needed a little bit of mooching around the shops, and it definitely cheered the both of us up. And then we had a Chinese just to lighten the mood even more. So yeah, very busy. Didn't get home till like 8-ish, I think. But exciting news, I booked the holiday for next week, so I'm going away next week and I'm so excited. I can't wait. And yeah, I didn't really get a lot of crochet done. I took the bag with me, but I was honestly just so shattered from work and going out that I didn't really get around to doing anything. But I can't remember where I was up to with this. It all fits very nicely in a wool warehouse bag, but the thing that I need to do next is the ruffles, and I'm kind of hoping that they're not going to take me too long to do. There's a row of ruffles here and a row of ruffles here, so that's what we need to do. We still need to do the entire raspberry panel, but the thing is, I'm just so busy. I need to edit YouTube videos. I need to edit the YouTube video that went up for you guys last week. I need to edit this YouTube video and get both of them uploaded so that I don't have to worry about it while I'm away next week, so that they are all done and complete. So I have a lot of editing that I need to do. I'm also going to get my nails done today. This is what we're working with. I love these nails. I think they're so fun. I lost both the pink ones. I literally lost this one this morning, and I'm surprised that didn't break at work. But so this hand might have to be a bit shorter just to kind of match this length, and this hand can be a bit longer. That's fine, I don't really care. They're all my natural nails, like they're so long. But yeah, this is what we're working with, and I think what I'm going to go for is these colours, but it's French tips instead, just to change it up a little bit, because I love these and I kind of want this set again. So yeah, but I'm currently eating my lunch, ham bagel. The tapestries are on on these. They just need tassels and then they are free to go to Natasha, so that is main priority when I get home today. And maybe a little half-an-hour nap as well, because I'm tired. But they look incredible, and even the backs of them look incredible as well. And this is why I love Intarsia crochet, because this is the back of them and this is the front of them. How good do they look? So yeah, just need to add the tassels to those and then that'll be done. So that's what I'm going to do when I get home from getting my nails done, then have a little nap, and then I don't even have to cook dinner because I've got Chinese leftovers, which is the best kind of leftovers to ever have. I'm just going to tell you guys everything, but I got a skirt off Vinted yesterday, went and picked it up yesterday, and it's really nice. It's a bit thinner than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be a bit thicker than this, but it's from Hollister actually, and it was only £3, and I feel like this brand new probably would have been about £20 from Hollister. Yeah, it's got a zip and it's got an elasticated waist, so I feel like that's great, and it's got a little slit in it, and because I just want to try out a longer skirt, so I thought why not just get one cheap off Vinted and see how I get on with it. I'm not wearing it today though, because I just want comfy clothes today. But yeah, that is exciting. I need to eat my lunch because I actually need to leave in like 10 minutes to go for my nails, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys when I'm back. Nail reveal. How cute do these look? I'm obsessed. I was gonna get these colours as French tips, but I changed my mind last minute. I actually need that open. I need my keys. Yeah, I changed my mind last minute because I saw these on Pinterest in green, but I really like the blue and the purple that I had on my nails already, so we went for the blue because I feel like that is a good holiday colour. And yeah, I'm trying to do this left-handed. Yeah, I had a great time getting my nails done as per, and we're now going to go home. We're going to add the tassels to the tapestries, and then we are going to work on the crochet. Happy Sunday everyone. I hope if it's the weekend for you, you have had a lovely weekend so far. I am going on holiday tomorrow, so I need to pack a yarn bag. But before we pack a yarn bag, I want to show you we've finished them. The tapestries are done. They look incredible and the tassels, they're just perfect. I have absolutely smashed this and they look incredible together. I filmed lots of videos, I've got some TikToks of these, so I'm actually pretty sorted for content, I think, for a while, which is great. But look how good they look. And this is the front and this is the back. Incredible work. I am so chuffed with these and I can't wait to give them to Natasha today. She's either coming to collect them today or I'm going to go take them to her. But either way, they look fantastic and I am just so pleased and genuinely I just couldn't be happier with them. And I can't wait to do some more tapestries at some point. And if anyone has any tapestries that they want made up, message me. I'm more than happy to make tapestries. They are one of my favourite things to make. You guys will have to ignore the ice cream man. I'm sorry, I can't help it. We have like 4 go around a day. It's nuts. He stopped. Let's go. Basically, yarn wise, I'm only going away for 4 days, so I don't want to take a lot, but I need car yarn and yarn for like the evenings when we're away. And I did want to take, you guys, I have to ignore him. I did want to take the crochet along in the car, but the thing is the yarn is so thin because it's a DK weight that it is quite hard to crochet in the car with that. So I prefer like an Aran weight kind of yarn for in the car. I need to organise the colours for the crochet along that I'm going to need because I don't need every single one of these colours, thank God. We need to fit it in this bag. This is going to be my yarn bag. It's quite big and I've already put a few things in here that I think I want to take. I want to take this because I want to make a skirt out of these. And I mean, it's quite a sizable skein, and if I can crochet this on the way there, not all of it obviously, but if I can probably get a good chunk of this gone, and obviously then that means there's more room in the bag for on the way home, which is fantastic. So I think I have 11 more squares to make out of these. So I'm not going to take the yarn to like join the squares together with because I already know I'm not going to have enough time to make a whole skirt on my trip, because also I like looking out the window when I'm in the car. But another like Aran kind of weight yarn that I think I want to take is burnout velvet. I want to make scrunchies and I've made a bunch in green that I just need to weave in the ends for, and I've made one in pink, and I would like to just try and churn out as many scrunchies as I can. But I think this is going to be the car yarns that I take. I want to take 2 just so that, because I get bored of making the same thing over and over and over again, like repeatedly. So at least if I have 2, then we'll have a couple to choose from. And these scrunchies, once they are made, will be available on my Instagram for sale. So keep your eye out for those. And those will also fit quite nicely in this bag because this is what's going to be my car bag and like my traveling around kind of bag. This is going to go in the boot ready for when we get there. If you've watched my what are my current whips video, you would have seen that I was trying to make a checkered bucket hat to match my checkered tote bag, but the thing is I gave up making it because it was quite hard, and so I wanted to frog the yarn and turn it into a granny stitch bucket hat because I think that might be a bit easier, and I thought that would be a fun thing to take. However, I don't need to follow a pattern for those, like I know how to make those off by heart. Whereas if I was making a granny stitch bucket hat, I don't know how to make those from scratch. So I would have to try and load videos while I'm in the car, and that's just not a vibe. So that's one thing I did decide against taking. But I'm really excited. I love crocheting in the car and I can't wait. And then for the crochet along, let's get the pattern up because I haven't even started the raspberry ripple panel yet. So I know I need to do that. We're going to Keelan's sister's today for dinner because she is about to move to the other side of the country, so we need to go see her before she does that. So I'm going to take the crochet along with me. This is where I'm currently at. I don't know if I've actually showed you guys, but we've done one of the ripples and they look so cute and they're actually really fun to do. So I'm going to take this with me to his sister's today, and we're going to work on the second ruffle that goes along here. So then that panel will be done, and I won't need to take it to, like, I won't need to take it on holiday. I think I'll just leave this at home anyway, so that I have a bit more room in the bag. That will be the first half of week 3 complete once I have done that ripple, so hopefully I can get that done today. And then basically it's going to be the raspberry ripple panel, and I don't think I'm going to get more than just that panel done, because I'm not planning on like having all day crochet. Plus the strawberries alone took me 2 hours, and I have to do that row again, and I think it will be a little bit easier this time, I've heard, but it's still going to take a hot minute to do that, and I don't want to spend all of my time crocheting as much as I'd love to. Me and Keenan have got exploring to do while we're on holiday, so I need to work out what colours from here that I need to take with me, and then we can pack those in the bag. So realistically there should only be about 4 colours, I think, and let's have a look. I'm going to get the pattern up on my laptop, which is why I'm looking down, and we can find out. Also, I have scheduled my video for today, last week's video for you guys, but that is scheduled ready to post later, so I don't have to worry about it, thank goodness. And we're gonna go Sirdar. Oh, I don't need to go on their website, I have the pattern in my folders. So we're gonna need week 3. Well, I don't think we're gonna get onto week 4 while we're away, so that's fine. Plus I'm gonna have the squares and the scrunchies to work on as well if I do by some miracle complete this panel. So what do we need for the raspberry ripple panel? Right, raspberry ripple panel is the same as your strawberry ripple panel, but starts with 171 chain. So we need to use white. White can go in the bag. Pop the bag on the side there. So we've got white. The next colour is lime. I should have wound this up beforehand because it had a yarn baby. Here is said yarn baby, but I haven't had the time. I should have done it when I was at my friend's the other day, but we're just gonna try and put the yarn baby back inside. Like so. Right, lime is going in the bag. Need white again. Join pink. This is the first time we're going to be using the colour pink. And I know you're probably thinking, you've already used pink. That was Ice Pink and Cupid. Whereas this one literally is just called pink. So we need this colour. That's going to go in the bag. And then for the raspberries, we need Cupid and grass. So this is grass. Hayfield Bonus DK. And then Cupid, which for me is actually Starcraft. So I'm stash busting. So this is literally exactly the same colour. It's just Starcraft, and it is the colour pomegranate. So this is my Cupid colour, and this is the grass colour. So those are also going in the bag. And you know what? This doesn't seem as excessive. I thought I was going to be taking absolutely loads of yarn, but this is actually kind of fine. Oh, okay, that's fine. And then it's lime and white again. So we need to take Ice Pink as well, which is this one. But I need to take this to our outing today. So I'll see how much I've got left of this when I come home today, and I might just pack the new one in the bag, but we'll see how much the ruffles take up of this skein and see if we're gonna get like actually 2 more ruffles out of it. I don't know, but I think it's actually gonna do, because I don't want to take too much, and you never know, might find a yarn shop wherever we end up going. So yeah, that is what I'm going to take with me on my holiday next week. I'm really excited. I couldn't stop going on about it at work today. I was like, guys, I'm on holiday after today. Just fantastic. So this is what the bag is looking like, and then we obviously have these as well, which is fantastic. I'm not going to take these. I'm going to leave these at home because again, I'm not going to take the joining colour. I'm just going to like make up these squares. But yeah, so this is going to be what's going in my checkered bag. However, I'm taking this out today as well, so we've just packed the main yarns that I need for the crochet along. I would say that I need to put my predictions in for week 5. However, we have done every panel apart from the gingham squares, so I think next week we're going to be doing the gingham squares and then also attaching all of the motifs that we've made, like the orange, the lemons and the strawberries, to the thing. However, for me, that probably won't be for another couple of weeks because I have some catching up to do. Thank you guys so much for joining me on another week in my life. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like. And if you're taking part in the crochet along, comment how far along you are with it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!